honestly, I think I might say Plants vs Zombies if that came out in March. As crazy as that sounds, I love that game. I think that's
definitely a February game. Well, saying that Last of Us came out, so perhaps that's mine. I don't know.
Absolutely brilliant. Just such a unique design. For me, it's down to Dark Souls 2 and Infamous, and just to talk myself through this, Infamous surprised me. I enjoyed it more than I thought. I thought it was very fun moment to moment, and just the whole experience, story, presentation, graphics, I thought everything just was really solid. But Dark Souls 2, I feel, is still a more risky and important game in the grand scheme of things, just because it's doing stuff and relying on very few of the typical trends that games follow, and that makes me want to give it to Dark Souls, even though I'm probably having more fun with Infamous.
Who'd you pick?
It's a tough one. Can I give him a tie, or is that not fair?
That's not fair. You need to pick one.
Oh gosh. I mean, on one hand, you can think what game is more fun currently versus like what game would you look back upon in a few years and say. I mean, do you think in a few years Infamous will still be one of your favorites? I
think it'll be up there. Well, it depends on how much PS4 games are going to get on Xbox One games. I don't know. Going to see how it rolls out, because this year looks a bit empty. I was going to say at the end, what one would this game of the month be your game of the year potentially? I don't know.
Oh,
what
yeah,
you pick.
That's an interesting thing as well. My gosh, I can't decide.
Infamous.
I'm trying to think of like which one would I rather. Like, which one would I, if I could only play one, which one would I guess then from that standpoint, it's probably Infamous. I don't know. I'm still not done with Dark Souls, so TBA on Dark Souls, TBD, I guess, on that. But right now I will say Infamous, just because it's a complete package, and I really enjoyed it every moment, which is great for Sony. Like, kudos to them on having a next-gen game that really delivered. I mean, right? Like, that's
definitely, yeah.
That's a huge deal early on, and it's a decent ways into the console cycle. I think we can both safely say that the PlayStation 4 is the more usable console.
Definitely.
Not saying it's the best or the games are so great, but
exactly. But we're just saying I'm saying I just find the PS4 console. If I was to pick one now, after playing both, I'd definitely pick the PS4 over it, just because its usability is so much better. And
I think now Infamous gives us a game
plus
to pin that to, right? Before we could say, oh, the PS4 is more usable, but games like whatever. I think Infamous is a must-play experience, and especially from a visual standpoint, you can't experience that anywhere else. So, all right, I'll give it to Infamous. I feel really bad about Dark Souls 2. Maybe I'll rescind and have a recount later on.
I mean, one thing I do want to see is like Dark Souls next gen. If they really just plummet money into that game, just loads of it.
That's a difference too, because think about that comparison. If Dark Souls looked like Infamous, that could be a real interesting thing.
So gorgeous and frustrating at the same time.
Yeah, frustratingly beautiful, like most of the. Well, never mind. Anyways, you guys, we'll let you guess where that's going.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. It means a lot. It's quite a big video for YouTube, so we appreciate it as always. Let us know in the comments below what your favourite game of March was. Give this video a like and check out Ghost Robo in the link description below. And I will see you again for some more mini podcasts.